beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. What the f*** are they starting? This ain't your average artist. Yeah, I grew up on Heartless, but I ain't never been half-hearted. It don't.
Greetings, everyone, from Charlotte as we bring you an Eastern Conference contest for this Hornets home game. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. This game marks the end of a road trip for Chicago. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
They just know each other so well. Very few surprises. Likely it'll come down to which team can execute best.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Bulls. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
Here's Harrell. Siakam pulls it in. Anunoby in the corner. Fires from deep. Back to DeRozan. And stolen by Hayward. Now, here's Bridges. And it's ball in the corner. 4 on the clock. The tray. It's rebounded by Anunoby. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Borrego and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Going into the game, he knows DeMar DeRozan will go to his pet move time and time again. Coach said he's so consistent. You prepare for him to drive the ball, then pull up, but you still can't stop it in real life. So they'll just do what they do and hope that it's enough to slow him down. Kevin?
Thank you, David. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hayward outside. Picked by Harrell. Hayward with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. They need this one. Anunoby sends it back.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
Now here's Anunoby. They double-team Siakam. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Pass to Rozier. Now here's Hayward. Baseline J on the way. Harrell, that's good.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
DeRozan for 3. That one goes. Count it.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Ball no good. Chicago leading by 7. On the wing, Batum. Bridges with the steal. Here's Hayward. Outside, ball. Pass to Bridges. That 3 off the mark. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. Kept alive. And here is Anunoby. Goes up again to the left wing. DeRozan surveying the D. It's another look. It's deflected.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's DeRozan. After Gordon Hayward hitting the 3. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Substitution for the Hornets.
The Bulls leading by 6. Inside. Siakam, that's good. That's 7 points for Siakam.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Bull substitution. Nikola Vucevic.
1 second left. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Pass to Van Vliet. White looking around. Driving inside. That one, no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Anthony with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Now Beverly. Just 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Here's Washington. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Here's White. And he uses the glass on the lane. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Pass to Posey. Chicago grabs the miss.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
And the foul on James Posey. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
The Bulls leading by 8. Van Vliet, right side. Here's Vucevic. Williams with a clean look. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Beverly with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Martin.
2 minutes remaining.
Bridges left side. That's good from 17 feet away. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Breaking down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. Here's Dosunmu. Another three for Chicago.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Hayward. To the paint. Williams with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. White wide open. He fires. Another three for Chicago.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Beverly. Rebounded by Vucevic.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Van Vliet on the wing. Goes back up. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Here's Beverly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Because of the explosiveness, Beverly's dangerous off the dribble, as you see right there.
To the middle. White. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. White's got 7 points for the quarter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Hayward outside. Here he goes. Chalk up 2 there. Hayward's at 5 now.
And that's where the added muscle Hayward has put on during his career comes into play. So effective in combating an aggressive defense.
White drives in, goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And so it's the Chicago. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now, Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the inside. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability. And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Rozier. There's the lob to Bridges.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
LaMelo Ball. That's his first personal foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. And stolen by Harrell.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Back to Ball. Down low. Here's Hayward. And that one is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
And stolen by White. Over to the wing. Here's Anunoby. And the Bulls with another miss. Hornets trail by 14. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Buries it from three-point range.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
Back to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Bridges with the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The kick out to Ball. Batum with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. Siakam's running.
He's a well-coordinated athlete who will outwork you. Siakam hustles up the floor on every possession.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Full substitution.
Here's Rozier. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. And he banks in the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 11-point game. Pass to Anunoby. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Anunoby's got 6 points.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
Here's Ball. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And here is Anunoby. Back to Batum. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. That's a foul on Charlotte.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing. And his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy. And the length that Batum provides on the wing, Smitty, great for both sides of the ball.
It makes switching on picks so much easier, GA. Nicholas Batum has been a solid defender his whole career, in large part due to that unbelievable wingspan.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
DeRozan's shot is good.
You have to love the way DeRozan went at the rim. He knows he's at his best when he's the aggressor.
And it's Anthony at the elbow. Anthony drawing the double team. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Berton's shot is good.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Martin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
At the line.
And so Bertans nails both of them. Now here's Beverly. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls out front. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Dragic. Van Vliet outside. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Rozier with the steal. Here's Posey. No good on the triple.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation.
Pass to Rozier. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
Here's Dragic. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, the shot misses. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. From outside the arc, drops in the tray. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bulls?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Pass to Dosunmu. Jacks up a 3. Hornets trailed by 21. Now Posey. Over in the corner, Rozier. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Pass to Bertans. Back to Dragic. Now here's Dosunmu. Outside Williams. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Inside. It's stolen by Dragic.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Washington. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Team.
And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Rozier into the lane. Taken away by Williams. For three, Van Vliet. The shot off that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, executions by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for DeMar DeRozan.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Hayward outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
The catch-and-shoot jumper from Hayward is virtually impossible to guard. He is so quick on the draw.
Van Vliet attacking. Off on the layup. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rozier with the ball. Back to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just